Babysitter sentenced to 20 years for lethal Benadryl dose to 7-month-old. Dixie Villa has been sentenced to 20 years in prison for the manslaughter of 7-month-old Abigail Lobisch. The tragic death was caused by diphenhydramine toxicity. The sentencing took place on May 7th, marking the end of a long and painful legal battle. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Abigail Lobisch was found dead at Villa's home on February 24, 2019. An autopsy later revealed the presence of a lethal amount of diphenhydramine in her system. Diphenhydramine is an antihistamine commonly found in over-the-counter medications like Benadryl. The prosecution argued that Villa administered the lethal dose of Benadryl to Abigail. They contended that Villa was overwhelmed by the responsibility of caring for multiple young children. On that day, Villa was caring for Abigail, her 2-year-old brother, and her own 2 children. The prosecution further stated that Villa used iPads to keep the older children occupied. They alleged that she used Benadryl to pacify Abigail. It was emphasized that this drug should never be given to children under 6 years old without explicit instructions from a doctor. Megan Cow, Villa's defense attorney, presented an alternative theory. Cow suggested that other individuals could have administered the drug to Abigail. She even raised the possibility of Abigail's parents being responsible. Cow also proposed that Abigail could have ingested the drug through breast milk. She suggested that Anna, Abigail's mother, might have taken Tylenol containing diphenhydramine and passed it on to her daughter while breastfeeding. The prosecution strongly refuted the defense's claims. They argued that Villa was the only person who had the opportunity to administer the drug to Abigail. They pointed out that Villa could have contacted Anna to retrieve her children if she felt overwhelmed, but she did not. Anna Lobisch, Abigail's mother, delivered a profoundly moving statement. She expressed the unbearable grief and loss she has endured since her daughter's death. Her life has been irrevocably altered by the absence of Abigail. My life has been defined by grief, loss, and the pain of living without Abby is a heavy weight I will carry every single day for the rest of my life, Anna stated. My heart has never stopped hurting. Her words painted a vivid picture of the enduring pain caused by this tragedy. Judge Faanga To'o handed down the maximum sentence of 20 years. The judge acknowledged the difficult nature of the trial. He also emphasized the clarity of the facts presented in the case. This was a difficult trial. The facts and the law here is clear. This should not have happened, the judge stated. These are the factors that the court has to consider, as well as what is appropriate, and the only sentence that stands out for this case is that the defendant must be sentenced to 20 years of imprisonment. Villa's attorney requested a more lenient sentence from the court. She cited Villa's previously clean criminal record as a mitigating factor. She also highlighted Villa's role as a caregiver for her own children. Cow asked for 10 years of probation, arguing that it would allow her client to continue caring for her 2 young children. Ms. Villa has remained arrest and conviction-free. She's been a contributing member of our community, and she was the mother of a special needs child and another child that she cared for on a full-time basis, Cow stated. Villa had been free on bail since her initial arrest in 2019. She was taken into custody immediately after the guilty verdict was delivered in November. Her bail was subsequently raised to $500,000. The prosecution anticipates that the defense will file an appeal. 6 years is a long time to wait for justice, and while justice has been delayed, we hope this is not justice denied, a representative stated. Anna Lobisch expressed her relief, stating, "I'm so relieved that it's over. I'm happy with what happened in there." This case serves as a stark reminder of the potential dangers of over-the-counter medications, especially when administered to young children. Diphenhydramine, while readily available, can have serious and even fatal consequences if misused. Parents and caregivers must exercise extreme caution and always consult with a medical professional before giving any medication to a child under 6. The American Academy of Pediatrics strongly advises against the use of cough and cold medicines containing antihistamines like diphenhydramine in young children. These medications have not been proven effective in this age group and can cause dangerous side effects. It is crucial to explore alternative methods for soothing a fussy or restless child, such as gentle rocking, singing, or offering a pacifier. This tragic incident underscores the immense responsibility that comes with caring for children. Caregivers must be fully aware of the potential risks associated with medications and other substances. They must also be prepared to handle the challenges of caring for multiple children simultaneously. Overwhelmed caregivers should never hesitate to seek help from parents, family members, or other qualified professionals. It is always better to ask for assistance than to make a decision that could jeopardize a child's safety. Open communication between parents and caregivers is essential to ensure the well-being of children. Parents must exercise due diligence when selecting a caregiver for their children. Thoroughly vetting potential babysitters or daycare providers is crucial. This includes checking references, conducting background checks, and observing the caregiver's interactions with children. Parents should also inquire about the caregiver's experience, training, and knowledge of child safety practices. It is important to ensure that the caregiver is capable of handling emergencies and providing a safe and nurturing environment for children. Trust your instincts and choose a caregiver who you feel completely comfortable entrusting with your child's care. The Dixie Villa case highlights the serious legal ramifications that can arise from negligence or intentional harm to a child. Manslaughter charges can result in lengthy prison sentences, as demonstrated by the 20-year sentence handed down in this case. Caregivers who endanger the lives of children under their care will be held accountable for their actions. This case serves as a warning to all caregivers to prioritize the safety and well-being of the children entrusted to them. Failure to do so can have devastating consequences, both for the child and for the caregiver. The legal system will not hesitate to prosecute those who harm children. The death of Abigail Lobisch is a tragedy that should never be forgotten. It is a call for increased awareness about the dangers of over-the-counter medications and the importance of responsible caregiving. Parents, caregivers, and healthcare professionals must work together to protect children from harm. By sharing this story, we hope to prevent similar tragedies from occurring in the future. Let us honor Abigail's memory by promoting child safety and advocating for responsible caregiving practices. The safety and well-being of our children must always be our top priority. The profound grief experienced by Anna Lobisch serves as a stark reminder of the enduring impact of child loss. The pain of losing a child is unimaginable, and it can have a devastating effect on parents, families, and communities. It is essential to provide support and resources to those who have experienced such a loss. Grief counseling, support groups, and other forms of assistance can help individuals cope with the emotional trauma of child loss. It is important to remember that healing is a process, and it takes time. By offering compassion and understanding, we can help those who are grieving find a path towards healing and recovery. The Dixie Villa case also raises questions about the need for systemic change in the childcare industry. There is a shortage of affordable and high-quality childcare options in many communities. This can lead parents to make difficult choices about who cares for their children. Investing in childcare programs, increasing caregiver training, and providing better support for parents can help to improve the quality of care that children receive. By addressing these systemic issues, we can create a safer and more nurturing environment for all children. The story of Abigail Lobisch is a heartbreaking reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of protecting our most vulnerable members of society. Let us learn from this tragedy and work together to create a world where all children are safe, healthy, and loved. The memory of Abigail Lobisch will live on as a symbol of the need for vigilance and compassion in the care of children.